need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota, riding around on motors. Money sitting up, it sit way above your shoulders. I was eating pork and rinds with a bitch from New York Times. I don't eat no pork and rinds, but that bitch was mighty fine. I got gold all on my necklace, tatted up my arms. Now my mama think I'm reckless. Got guns under my mattress. I was jugging since a youngin'. Free my older cousin Reese. He from Hamilton, not DC. I rock Indies like I'm Gucci. Flip on banging off the world, Gucci on my drawers. Why the fuck you in these streets if you scared of them four walls? I was stroking on her sister. She was calling me Lil Mister. She said dick for a picture. It's Lil Yachty, nice to meet you. I was jugging out the stacks, carrying up the racks. Almost had a lifetime sentence, but I beat it, shut out the pack. Pat, that's my lawyer, he got me off on charges. 8 stacks for that boy, he took care of the boy. Cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. Need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. Cause it get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. It get cold like Minnesota. Need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat.
You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. When they say Lil Yachty, I'm like that's him or me. Lil Yachty, rich like Minnesota, Minnesota, traffic Coca-Cola, catching planes and going bowling. You got the hot box, none of this stolen.
I travel Minnesota like a phosphorus. Flood out the sky, dweller, he got good light. We make a dab and all of y'all bite. 2 thick white bitches, both of them dice. I make a 50 before his uncle. I was in the streets, but though I had no cake. Me and Lil Yachty touched down at the safe. Skip with the flippa, I whip in the race out.
Call like Minnesota, race on foul, I told you. I iced out my bro, they did the same damn thing for my brothers. All a nigga trust spot beam like a post. I can put the heat inside the kitchen like a bowler. I can be a bitch head up like a lawyer. They don't know no signpost. Beat machine, beat machine. A cookie bean and jelly beans. No need to smell it, always clean. That money talking Charlie Sheen. I'm riding ooze with the tools. I got more diamonds than your jewels. I make her come back like a yogi. If you know it, now you know it. I aim at her head like a sniper rifle. She can't be my bitch and she dying back. I bought her a ring but no wifey. She slept on that linen and I like it. No gain and she might get naked. No Nike, she know I do it. I eat that bitch like a hockey pocket. My Nike, she know I do it.
Cause it get cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota. Need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat. You need to stay up out the streets if you can't take the heat.